Lately, I've seen different debates on YouTube between different scientists and creationists. And creationists often point out that there have been microevolution in our history and no macroevolution have occurred at all. For example, creationists admit the common ancestry of humans. They admit common ancestry of all felines such as cats, tigers, lions and cheetahs. However, they do not believe that dogs and bears share a common ancestor with cats. They do not believe that sea cows and elephants share a common ancestor. They believe in one created kind for the sea cows and another created kind for the elephants. So, is it the morphology of different animals that creationists have a problem with in this scenario? In this video, I thought I should explain to creationists why there are possibilities to evolve in a macroevolutionary manner. I will focus on eukaryotic gene regulation. For cells to grow and divide, there need to be a growth factor. And here we have a picture of the beginning of a gene for a growth factor, which is illustrated as the purple section. The green section is the promoter, where RNA polymerase binds as well as many other proteins recruiting the RNA polymerase. In order for these recruiting proteins to gather, there needs to be activator proteins, the blue balls in this picture. And they bind to enhancers, which are yellow to orange, is in this picture part of DNA. There are also a red binding protein bending the DNA between the promoter and the distant enhancers. One type of activator that binds specific enhancers are Hox proteins. There are different Hox proteins expressed at different anterior-posterior locations of a fetus. Say that there is a change in the flanking region of an enhancer. We go from A to C. The Hox protein binds better. So now we have increased the recruitment of RNA polymerase with 20%. There will thus be more growth factors stimulating neighboring target cells to grow and divide. Another enhancer changes a flanking nucleotide, so the recruitment increase even more, now 142% as much as recruitment of RNA polymerase as the original situation. And yet another enhancer changed nucleotide. Now we have 159% compared to the original situation. There might be mutations of the region binding the bending protein better, increasing the rate of RNA polymerase recruitment. The promoter can also change nucleotides to a more efficient recruitment of RNA polymerase, as well as exons in the growth factor protein itself, growth factor gene itself, changing an amino acid and also changing the binding efficiency to cell receptors. There are many things that regulate the morphology of limbs, heads, and many other things of a skeleton, for example. So given lots of time, a double growth of a skeleton part is not impossible. Here are two fetuses illustrated. The right fetus has much more growth at the chest arm area than the left fetus due to all these mutations that had accumulated over long time. Also the nose and mouth growth can increase like this. And there we have macroevolution.